So we're going to look at cycles model now, but in relationships. So cycles model can just be like turning on, turning off. It can be about work, preparing, doing, completing, done. It can be around, energetic cycle of rest and this kind of thing. But one of the main ways to look at it is in the relationship. So that's the meeting, the relationship itself, and the parting. So this is one of the ways you can explore this, and there's really a lot of juice in this because we have different patterns, and you'll notice this like when you hug someone, for example, like they'll either want to let go quicker or you will. They could be personal, but it could be just their relational style. Some people like to always be the one leaving, or are a bit clingy that way, or those different things. So those patterns can come out. Even in really simple things like a handshake, if you're paying attention. And then we'll use some forms particular to like dance forms. If you're doing partner dance as part of your EFC practice, for example, you get to experience how you are in those meetings, relationships, partings, and aloneness. So I grabbed a random person off the street for this. Daria Walsh, hello.
Hello.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so we could actually bring a lot more mindfulness to that than we might otherwise, particularly with someone like Daria, who I'm familiar with. Obviously, we're married, but there's a familiarity there. So it's like bringing maximum mindfulness to it. So if we go to shake hands, I tend to be a bit quicker than Daria, and even in this, there's loads you can notice relationally. There are people that like teach handshake workshops. Embodiment's not so much about that. It's more about noticing your style. And then we, some sort of action, which in this case is like a shake, right? And if you stay there for too long, she now wants to let go and she's feeling weird. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then you're noticing how you are with leaving. Equally, if you're too quick, it can be like, well, you see like a little fight flight, right? Or if you leave too quick. Okay, how's that?
Weird.
Yeah, why is it weird? What's weird about it?
Because I didn't expect it.
Yeah, so there's a sort of expected rhythm between individuals, cultures, relationships. Also, some people are more used to being the one who's leaving. So you could actually practice being the one who initiates. Do you want to practice, or the one who leaves? Do you want to practice initiating?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and that's like, it feels a bit weird actually, because it's more me who's initiating normally with things. And you see, you went to leave. It's normally me who's leaving. So why don't you practice me leaving? No. So we go again, and I leave. Mm-hmm. How weird is that?
It's a bit weird.
It's different. This feels more familiar, right?
Yeah.
You just left. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a particular relational pattern. It's not good or bad. It's just to notice the pattern of me initiating and Daria leaving. That could be, if we did this with like 5 other people, you might notice you do that with everyone, or it's just with particular individuals, genders, ages, etc., etc. Equally applies to hugging. So. Same thing. And you might be like, what's your favorite bit? Is it like, yay, hug? Or is it the sort of meaty bit in the middle? There's a sort of intensity there. Or is it actually sort of a relief to be like, oh, it's nice to be on my own? When you do this in a group, some people will be like, hug, 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 and they won't have that alone piece in the middle. So it's super, super simple. And, this could be bows. It could be any way of exploring it. Super, super simple, but you can learn a lot about your relationship to cycles in relationship generally from this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There's a parting there.